Why do farmers farm? I agree with Wendell Berry. Always the answer is love. Farmers must farm for the love of farming. They love to nurture and watch plants grow. They love to live in the presence of animals. They love food and eating well. They love to work outdoors. They love to rise with the sun. They love the weather, maybe even when it's making them miserable. They love to live where they work and to work where they live. This summer, I'm a full-time farmer, living and working on 12 acres of organic vegetables and flowers in Chester, South Carolina at Wild Hope Farm. Wild Hope has only been in production for a few seasons, but has garnered wide support for their beyond organic approach by focusing on soil as the key ingredient to growing good food. In our day-to-day, this looks like research working with cover crops and no-till techniques such as crimping. Now, adjusting to farming at a commercial scale has challenged me to adapt to a fast-paced rhythm, but has also given me a clear understanding of what sustainable and regenerative approaches to agriculture look like when scaled up. These days, we rise before the sun. As a crew, we work in the field, hoeing, weeding, trellising, transplanting, and harvesting. Afternoon heat often brings us indoors where we wash, process, band, and bag our produce, collect eggs from over 200 laying hens, and pack veggies into bins which end up on the plates of CSA members in the Charlotte area, and at 2 Saturday farmers markets, one of which I help run. I feel wildly privileged to work beside people who've dedicated themselves to growing good food and beautiful flowers. It's their answers to the question, why do you farm, that inspire me.
What brought me to farming, before I even knew really what farming meant, was food. In the day and age that we're in with climate change and so much on a large scale happening that it's like hard to grapple with, it's like, this is something that I can do that's good for the earth, that's good for people, feels good for me. I just really love getting my hands in the dirt. I just love that. I love being in nature.
I read The Unsettling of America by Wendell Berry and was really convicted with the idea that in order to be a responsible consumer, we ought to also be producers. Yeah, just convicted me about the goodness of farming and the necessity of farming.
There's a hell of a lot of uncertainty out in the world, and if I wanted to be a part of a culture or a community that I felt really good about, we'd probably have to start from the beginning, and food felt like the beginning. I farm because it's some of the most mentally stimulating work I've ever done. So it's really rewarding to be problem solving all the time. It's also, I think, just a really healthy and wholesome medium for creating more human connections or more connections with non-human living things. And if I can do that all day, every day for most of my life, I think I'll end up being pretty happy.